All right, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Minetest gameplay of sorts. Yep. And this, today, we are out at the medieval castle world. We are going to see... I thought I was missing. I forgot to plug in my headphones so I can hear what my voice sounds like. And there we go. Now I sound normal. Go down. Okay, we are going to take a look at some new builds and do a fountain. I got to do something about these animals. I have way too many animals. They've been, oh, an egg. They have been, all right, let me out. They have been multiplying. See if I get a chicken. Nope, no chicken. Just wasted an egg. So, I finished the, lumber, or the, like the lumber house, or lumber yard, where they're going to cut trees. Yeah. We will take a look at the newly created area. Pretty cool. Look at that. So this house serves two purposes. One is for the people that cut the lumber. I will show that. And the mine entrance. So it's just a simple frame, medieval style house. And then, with great views. And a chicken. I miss chicken. He looks possessed. Leave it at that. So we come in here, and the first floor, this is where all the work gets done. The cooking will get done. We got some furnaces to create materials, some storage barrels, nice fireplace with chimney, and drink dispenser, a medieval drink machine. There we go. And we have understair storage with chests. And we come up to the second floor, and these are the, like the quarters, the, what would the terminology be for medieval times? Where they would all gather and sit and eat and obviously not play video games or anything. But this is for where they would all congregate. And then up here is the bedroom. Well, the whole attic. And they'll sleep up here. Cool. And all the shutters auto close, which is really neat when it gets dark out. So that is a look at this space. Now, out the back door is a little lumber area where they will bring their cut down trees and store them and cut them into a little firewood or whatever they need to do for the kingdom. I like that, how the tracks act as a tie down for them. And then back here, this is really cool. There's two natural caves when this world spawned, or when I generated this world. So we're going to go out the back door. So it has a dual purpose. One is for the lumber yard, and two, this is the secret area to go. We have this cave over here, which was formed during the world generation. And I haven't really explored this cave all that deep, but I'm going to turn this into a mine, and it will come out, and it'll use carts and everything else to kind of facilitate the mining operation. Then we got this wonderful cave over here, which I'm going to use, and hopefully this is going to, look how deep that thing goes. Cool. So that kind of plays in. These were, like I said, these were generated auto-magically by the world. So the house turned out pretty cool. I like the way it turned out. I tried live streaming the other day, and after being up for about 30 hours, and I didn't want a full block here, so in the circular saw I cut the trees down like that to make it look like it was a log coming out. So I tried live streaming after 30 hours, and there was a couple people on there, Nathan and a couple other people, and it was so horrendous. I had a very, very bad case of builder's block. I would look at something and just go, no, whatever idea I came up with, it just looked like crap. So this is kind of, and I tried starting this house. So I had the layout and the plan for it, and nothing would come together. So this is the completed, I don't know what to call it. Obviously, it has a dual purpose. It's the worker's house. This is where they work and sleep and eat and all that other kind of stuff. And then you have this wonderful area back here, which I'm going to do something with. So the whole idea is this whole section in here I was going to turn into farmland. I'm going to be real careful what I do with this because I don't want to overbuild this area, and I would rather put crops back here and do a clearing back here in this area. And I think that would work out pretty cool. So then what we are going to do is this area over here is going to be where all the shops and the boat docks are going to come off of here. And the other part of the village, because I wonder if my dragon's going to make an appearance. This little sandy bar here is going to be left because of the protection it provides. I don't really want to remove this. One of my plans was to remove it and then build a wall here, but I don't want to because we're going to look at that. Woohoo! Yeah. It took hours. I ended up filling the little cracks and crevices that were in over here because that's where the new docks are going to go and the pier. But this is what I was doing. So I'm in full range mode. So it's kind of, that's what it looks like in the fog. There's going to be a fountain here. I extended the patio or the courtyard out. And it's elevated overlooking, so the royalty can overlook the peasants, as they would say. Pretty cool. I'm not sure if this needs to be adjusted with the fountain design that I want to do inside here. We'll have to see. That's what we're going to do here. So, real quickly, this is the bridge that comes out of the mountain into this tower on top of this little mountain area that I was putting in. It's finally completed. All the detail around the windows to make it stand out. And the floor here for lookout. So this turned out great. So the guards can have a full view of everything in the area and the courtyard right here. I put all the detail and definition in the towers. Now this goes down into here. Just another, I could put some beds in here. This is where the guards would kind of like sleep in between their shifts. And then it comes out back here, and we have the meticulations, so you can fire arrows down. Which that worked out really cool. That was from the Castles mod. And then this is going to be a full tunnel back to here and link up with the one grand room. However, I haven't worked on that all too much. And I got to do something with that ceiling. So that is where that goes. And then we come up here. And then we have the crenellations, which the bridge turned out really cool. So there's a lot of vantage points. We'll get to that. There's a lot of real cool vantage points in protection from this bridge. And I think I got my supports down where they actually look like they curve instead of go on a diagonal, which is what they were. These yellow blocks are just my reference points when I was creating all the center areas. So back here, there's a tunnel leading back here, and this is going to lead into, I'm really not sure what I'm going to put back here. I want to put a gate back here and maybe the horse stables. And now that this is all bare, this is the actual chamber. Now I can start digging in and really doing whatever space I need with this. And then there's two stairways. This goes up into the first chamber, and that's how it's going to look. Now, in here, I'm going to do some detailing with columns and stuff on the ceiling. This all has to be cleaned out because when I created the ring for this and the walls, you can see how it curves around here. And I just have to, here's the outline of it. So these are going to be built up into walls. And then, so it'll give it its shape. I don't have a block. So it's going to give it its shape. And then I can, once I have the shape down of what it was when creating the circle, that, and I still have to dig this out. So what this is going to show, where is it? Wow, it goes far back. There it is. There it is. I have to dig it out. So that goes back. Oh, it goes back more than that. There it is. So that's the actual outline. That's the actual outline of what the chamber, what this room is supposed to look like. And there's the other half right there, right there. Just dig this out real quickly because I want to get on with the other new stuff that because I want to follow this room and build the walls up because that's what's going to give it its look. Did I just punch a hole in the wall? Yes, I did. Cool. So I got, as you can see here, I have an awful lot of cleaning to do, which is fine. But that's the shape of, that's going to be the shape of this room. And then that'll be done. And then off the back here will be staircase going into the next level. So this is coming along very nicely. And this gets, I kind of don't like building real huge builds because they kind of get monotonous. And, you know, I can't imagine people that don't use World Edit and try to build all this stuff in survival because it is absolutely mind-blowing. Which there's going to be a new series. See, that's weird. Why did that do that? That should be 4. No, that's how it. I'll have to visit that. I'm not going to play with that here. So on here, There's going to be a new series that I have to do some more investigating on, but it's going to be playing survival on a server. It's going to be sort of in the idea of if anybody's ever heard of Hermitcraft, which is a Minecraft server that a bunch of famous YouTubers play on, and they build things and they interact with each other and create some really cool content. Well, they're doing the same thing with Minetest. So I have been invited to join, and I need to get on that to start, because everybody's kind of already started. So I'm a little bit behind. So that's this upstairs chamber, and then to come down here, we're gonna build a fountain real quick and get this running. But first, so I put all my detail in so far. There's going to be some more detail, but I don't want to over detail it. And the roof, I'm going to do something with that roof, but I want the same design, but the roof is going to change a little bit. So those go all the way up, and they're just stained glass windows with a dark gray decorative block behind it. And then we have these window details on these huge towers. These were my reference blocks for creating this. I tried 3 different times to create these tower hats, and these spires are, to say the least, they can be very, what's the nice word that I'm looking for? They can be very, now you see there's a difference right here. Aggravating. That's the word I want. Now you see that doesn't work. What did I do differently? Oh, wow. That is so off. And I can't figure out what. Oh, there we go. These are very, they're very aggravating when you're off. Which means, and then what I did was those reference blocks, those are all okay, except for there. Why is that different? I covered that in. Okay, that looks better. And it's all personal preference. You can see that there's discrepancies because these were built in quarters. Oh, that is way off. Oh, well. But you can see how badly I messed up on that. Okay, it's still off. But I'm not going to, I'll have to look at that. I have to look at that again. But you can see how aggravating that this would become. That looks no, that doesn't look more better. Oh, yeah, it does. That's what I came up with. So it's all personal preference. And now I have to do the same thing on the other tower, because the other tower is mimicked. Now, that didn't look right. Oh, wow. This is, you know what? It's good. It's close enough for government work. So I have to fix the other tower now. And I don't know if I want to put my flags on here. Why not? It's not gonna kill anything if I do it. How do they do these? Okay, these are 1, 1, 2, 1. So, and they're facing that way. which is very important. So 1, and then oh, I'm already, wow, it's already starting. 1 1 2 1. Is that what I said? 1 1 2 1. Yeah. I wish there's a lot of things that I want, and that's one of the reasons why I do. I put that blue block there because the fence won't connect to. The fence will not connect to wool, so it kind of gives the impression that it's there. So let's finish this one real quick. Go work on the fountain. This is why I don't build live, because it is relatively boring for me to build, to have people watch me build. That's what the live streams are going to be, is just building videos. So I'm happy with the hats. The tower hats kind of need to be bigger and thicker to match the tower. But the other idea that I had was not to put a roof on this at all, but to build this out with some supports, like I have here, some massive supports on here. But these are too close together to do that, to create kind of like the tops on these and go from there. So this is how that looks. And for the most part, the castle is done. The outer part of the castle, I don't want to, and the problem that I have is I don't want to over detail, but yet I don't want to under detail. So I'm finding that kind of perfect line. Now the rest of this, there is a gravel part over here that needs to be taken care of. So I want it all to look very similar in terrain and everything else. And hey, there's my dragon. Hi. I wish I knew what to feed you, but he's already tamed. That's one of the mobs redo. I always get that question a lot. That's the mobs redo air animals. That is so cool looking. And allegedly you could ride it by putting a saddle on it. But every time I did that, it kind of crashed the game. So the outside, I'm very happy with. It's done. Now I just have to figure out how much actual detail I want to put. And I'm not sure if I'm putting a flag on this, but there's a flagpole. So from far away, oh, look at that. Oh, I want to get the dragon in the shot. No, he won't. No, you need to fly back over. However, you are cool. And I took a picture of him, because I need a picture for the thumbnail. And how cool would that be is if the dragon was in there. You know, I want to put the fountain in before I take a picture of the thumbnail, because I want to get rid of these. So, and here, that is my center point. How many people remember Don't Break the Ice? It was a game where you had a box and then you had these plastic ice cubes, and you had these little hammers, and you'd break this away. You'd break a block away, and there would be a guy standing in the center. And the person that broke the final block that broke the rest of the ice, everything would fall through and you'd lose. So there. So what I want to do is something similar to the Japanese garden. So we are going to look at what quartz I have here. And we need that corner. We need that chiseled. I need to get rid of some stuff here because I'm running out of room. Quartz block, quartz chiseled, quartz pillar. That should be enough stuff to get me going here. Now, where's the pillar? There is the pillar. So, what I want to do here is come up. I'm not sure that that is actually needed. Doesn't matter. Because the water's going to flow down this way. Oh, I need the stair. And that's a pillar stair. We'll just use that. So, wow, I can't remember. Let's go one up, and that's cool. Because the water is not going to come down the center part. It's going to come down the sides. And then go on here, and there's going to be lights. So that will work for that. And was it here? Yeah, that'll work. And basically the fountains are just personal preference. So now I have to bring this up. And I'm trying to make it look doesn't matter. We will persevere here. Oh, I know what it was. Because they come off here. So I'm just kind of trying to give it some grandness. And then I want it to come up. Let's see how this is going to work with the water source. Because, and then that's going to be a light block. I like that. Look at that. That is cool. And then, oh, I can put lights in there. So it comes out, it goes all over, and then on here there's going to be that kind of looks weird. It needs something right here to give it yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it doesn't need that. Because it kind of looks now. This isn't obviously. It's not my design that I have over in the Japanese. I did it again. Boom, it's done. And I have a timer set, and we're already at a half hour. Wow. So let's finish this up and then wrap this up. I'm going to be, like I said, I'm going to be doing more in the live streams as in terms of building. Now let's just get a light block. And this is where it's going to get kind of, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I like these. However, what else could I use? I could use these. So let us try both. If I take that's too much. Yep, that was too much. So now, if I take that out and put the white one might, the white one will look good there. See, so I'm not digging the way that water is falling there. You know what it was? There was a block here on the original design. It was almost like the water source also came off of there. To see, because I can always, if it overflows, I can always. It's off a little bit, and you know what? I don't care, because I do like this. There's stuff I can do here, and I can put little things on here. So I'm gonna look at adding little decorations and stuff. I'm gonna put in one more light and call it a night. And then this one, I wonder if I can get away with. Well, that was stupid. However, put that here and go back to my water source. I love how that all just clears up. And let's sit back and watch the pretty fireworks. I like it. It's different than what I've done in the past. So it's just we have full water. And you can see the base of the fountain. I like that. That is cool. Let's take a get a full picture of this thing. Wish my dragon was here. He's here somewhere. But you can see how this world looks at night. Isn't that cool? So, like I said, I want to be very careful what I do in there. With how many buildings I put in there and farmland and stuff. And then over here is where all the industrial city part with the pier is going to be, because I don't want to block the king's view. You know, it's good to be the king. And 5 bonus points to whoever figures that reference out. So, unfortunately, the thumbnail is, there we go. there's our thumbnail. I wish the dragon was here, but oh well. Let's take our thumbnail picture. Got it. So I am really liking how this mistake is turning out. And we all know why I say mistake. And that's because this world was never supposed to be, but it is turning out very cool. I haven't done any work in here. I still have to finish this up. I want to get these outer parts done because when you work too long on one specific area, you get burned out and you get, it gets boring. See, I don't like that light there. I might change that back. I would actually like something thinner since the water flows around it and put the light towards the base. And that would be cool. I'm going to work on that. So there's the bridge, tying the castle in with the rest of the castle. The towers are done. The hats are done. The decorations are done. The windows are in. The stained glass, all the detail on the side. It is kind of all blending together unless you're up close. And that's another thing that I want to work on, is trying to bring out more color or more definition. And then there's going to be the addition of, there's going to be trees out here, and I want to put some vines and vegetation like going down the side a little bit just to spruce that up. But there you have it. There is a look at my world. And the king will come out here and he has this grand water fountain. I wonder if the fishy. I had this problem last time with the Japanese garden one where I put fish in here, but they would all go up the water stream. So, all right, there you have it. That is a look at what I've been doing lately. And probably in the next couple of days, I'm going to do a live stream and work on this area some more. I got some ideas on the modern world, what I can do with that luxury apartment. I have to redo the staircase, and Michael had suggested bringing the dark clay back into a half slab, and I'm going to try different looks for that. That's one of them that I'm going to try. Go from there. So thank you very much for joining, and oh, that would make a great thumbnail too. Wow. Ooh, that was even cooler. Now, it won't bring in everything, but that is a cool shot. So, that is my world. So, there you go. And until in the next video, I forgot, it's 45 degrees in Chicago. And we're actually going to get up into the 50s this week. Yay, spring. There, look at that. That is so cool. All right. So, thank you again for joining. And until the next video, everybody have a warm, safe, dry, productive week. And goodbye.